Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. It's my first bad movie. And I didn't just pick a doozy, I picked the doozy. Let's get back to this now. Our heroes come up with the bright idea of running away. Since it's night, we don't see where they're going, but we know they're running because occasionally we'll see their clothes or something in the background. It's just seriously stupid. We get a glimpse of them on the road, but then they jump back down and run into the forest. But then somehow they return to the road and flag down a car. Suddenly, Lee's eyes appear on screen and the car explodes. That's the most lighting this scene has had. Realizing that they can't escape, they return. What's that? Yes, it does make the entire thing pointless. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. You didn't ask? Oh good, then I'm hearing voices. This is how they call back to the beginning, but just like everything else, it's overly long. Thank you for filling in the blanks about the beginning. Now fill in the blanks about the rest of the movie. Next day, Preacher Lee is asked about his home planet.
We have no deaths there. No diseases. No wars. Utopia.
It's a utopia, with nobody ever dying. But apparently they have the power to kill anything they want. He reveals he wants Super Genius to get the inanimate carbon rod and bring it back. Why? Because it'll power their time warp machine thingy, then send them all home. Why Lee himself just doesn't go get it, blowing up everything in his way, is not brought up. Super Genius is made to do it, so he goes and gets it. Yes, I did just jump over like 5 minutes when I said that sentence. But one of the guards sees him and Lee blows them up. Yay for the budget. So Super Genius returns to a dark area where Lee is located and finds out that Lee isn't going to give his wife back. So this occurs. Yes, it took Christopher Lee about 3 seconds to own Super Genius in a fight. Oh, the ending is upon us. This is both a good and a bad thing. Why is this a good thing? Because I'm almost done with this. But why is this a bad thing? Because the ending somehow manages to be the dumbest thing about the movie. Lee reveals that the aliens consider Earth to be a horrible place.
The planet Earth has emitted an overabundance of diseases. They are contaminating the universe. All the planets light years away from here will suffer, unless it is destroyed.
We see TV sets showing stock footage disasters to confirm this. Super Genius and wife are invited to come. Gee, I wonder if they'll choose a horrible death or traveling to a new world told to be paradise. What a conundrum. But wait, Lee has one more thing to show them before he goes. That's your big reveal? That the alien looks like Lex Luthor if he didn't have oxygen on Mars? I hate you, movie! I am a passive person, and I find it really hard to yell because of this. So allow me to reassure you just how much I hate this movie. For those of you thinking I'm being too harsh for some reason, consider this. Christopher Lee's little transformation is actually spoiled by the poster. It's Dr. Phibes all over again. Well, this isn't too bad, right? But, look at this poster. Yeah, they're somehow trying to cash in on Independence Day. This movie may be giving me a tumor. Oh, where was I? Yeah, it's almost over. I can't lose track now. Our lovable duo bail on Earth. Just shocking, I'm sure. And then Earth explodes. We cut to a shot of space, looking at Earth, and Earth explodes. And apparently, Earth is full of glitter. The end. Credits roll. The explosion that made a sound in space echoes through space through the credits. It's over. I'm done. This movie is like an insanely stretched, just stretched out Twilight Zone episode. A horrible, dreadful, disgustingly bad. Rod Serling would have probably resisted making it until threatened with cancellation, and even then asked for an Alan Smithy credit episode, but an episode just the same. The wrap-up. We've made it to the wrap-up. The wrap-up? It sucks. It sucks. Christopher Lee's the only good thing about it. He's here against his will. I rank this film below Manos: The Hands of Fate. I'm just going to say that right now. This is the worst movie ever. Ever. Manos was done by a guy who made a bet. He did his movie to prove that anyone could do a movie. Did his movie suck? Oh, yes. Yes, it did. A very special kind of suck that hurts all viewers of it. He was a stubborn, uneducated movie maker with one camera. This was a movie that was able to afford a named actor and brought forth this script, this production, this effort. It is a bleak spot on all of humanity. The irony is that this movie should be the reason the aliens want to destroy Earth. And here's my final thought about this thing. When something small would happen when I was a kid, I kinda got bent out of shape about it. You know, I'd drop a plate and it'd shatter. And my mother always told me the same thing. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I once failed a test by somehow not noticing that there was a back page. But it's not the end of the world, she'd say. And I finally get it. I do. I do. I highly doubt she ever watched this movie, but I finally get it. When I watch a disappointing, embarrassing movie, I can now say to myself, well, at least it isn't the end of the world. And that's all I've got for this week. See you for next week, hopefully. Be free.
It's the end of the world.
What did I say? This deserves no song. The end.
Zoo for what?
A spaceship. Some warp speed should be in order.